Hola, how is everyone? I hope good. I am Sunny with Healing Power Divine Universe, and I am here with a reading on what does your person find attractive about you. Also, I'm using my Sex Fortunes deck, so this will be a little bit 18 and older reading because it does have sexual positions, and that is what positions your partner would like to try with you. Before I get started, I ask if you please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I upload more videos, hit that like button, and share this video if you think others can benefit from my messages. I also pulled cards out of my witch tarot deck. I can't remember the name, but if you are a witch, this is what they find attractive about your gifts that you have as a witch. So if you're not, don't think this reading isn't for you. It is. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's get started here. The first card I pulled is Cauldron. So your partner really knows that you can brew up some spells. That you could be a witch that maybe can create spells that will obviously help you along in life. It would, any type of spell that you are creating, your gifts that you have, this person does recognize that you are a very powerful witch, and they find that to be extremely attractive about you. I feel like maybe your person hasn't really been around this that much. They're very interested in this. So maybe if you talk to them about it, maybe they really listen, but they do find you to be a very powerful witch that can pretty much brew up anything, any type of spell. It also can represent that you can really create the things that you want in your life. And I think this person really feels like you are a very powerful person. Even if you're not a witch, it could just be that you definitely can create a lot of things in your life. But I feel like this is more for my witch type of subscribers, and they just find it very sexy and very powerful and very attractive that you are able to do stuff like that. So the next card I pulled is King of Flesh Swords, and it is a woman giving a man a blowjob in out the side. So they're wanting you to definitely pleasure them with your mouth. They're wanting you to give them a blowjob, and even outside. Maybe they like to do it outside. Maybe they want to enjoy, the pleasure of you sucking their dick underneath the stars. I think this person just really likes your mouth. I also feel like this person is very attracted to your behind, like your back, your bottom. This person might like when you wear skirts, definitely likes your legs. But this person definitely wants to be able to watch you because this man is watching this woman as she's pleasuring him, obviously with giving him a blowjob. So he really likes that. Or if you haven't done that, maybe that's something that you need to do. And really, maybe he wants to see you on your knees in front of him, just letting him have it, I guess. I'm kind of shy a little bit, so the stuff, if my face turns red, you'll kind of know. But definitely when it comes to sex, we want to pleasure each other. That's a very important part of relationships for sure. Okay, sorry, my little dog wanted out already. Every time I do a reading, she wants out. So moving on. So we have clock time, time pressure in a rush. I feel that like your person knows that you are the type of person that you don't really pay attention to time. You're not in a rush for things. You kind of go with the flow. You are really good under pressure. Maybe you're able to handle pressure very well. And, you just kind of go with the flow of life. I also see this woman or this girl, I should say. She has beautiful hair, so they might like your hair. And this could be male or female. They definitely like your eyes. They think that you have very sexy, like innocent looking eyes. They love your lips, your nose. They love your arms, your hands. They could like the way you dress. But they like that you're really innocent looking because this woman or this girl's really innocent looking. Maybe you're not afraid to show your emotions either because it looks like she might be crying. They could really like the way that you do your makeup too. So maybe if you do something different with your makeup, they really like that. But they find it very attractive that you're not in a rush. You really just go with the flow of life. And even I think if you are under pressure, you don't really show that out into the world. You just kind of go with the flow of it. And you might be like a lot like me. I'm not really a time person. I really do not like to be on a schedule. I really just don't pay attention to time. I feel like we do that too much in this world, and I think that we need to kind of release that. So we have mind. See, this person's like in a mind fuckery. And with this, I feel like you do have a lot on your plate, but you're able to handle it. You're able to release it, is what I'm hearing. You're able to release it to the universe. You don't get stuck up in your head. You might for like a day or so, because we all do, because we're all human, of course. But I think what it is that this person really, really admires and finds it attractive that you are not like this all the time. I also, you can't help but see this mouth on here. So they definitely find your lips and your mouth to be very, very attractive. Kind of hints towards the blowjob. So if this is a male. Sorry again. I was just seeing who was here, but no one is. Moving on. They just find it very attractive how you might be able to work through the things that you're going through, and maybe you're the type of person that meditates and really goes within to clear your mind, and maybe if you have a bad day the next day you can really kind of free yourself from that. This person might find it very attractive the way that your mind works, because maybe you're different and this person finds that to be very attractive because maybe you think differently, maybe you have ways of looking at life that are a lot different than what most people do. So they find your mind to be very attractive. So we have the Knight of Sex Wands. So your person is wanting it either from behind or they're wanting to give it to you from behind. Again, this is outside. So maybe this person has a fantasy of doing you outside. Maybe they're wanting the whole world to see, they're the ones that are having sex with you. I feel like this person really loves your back, like the way that your back flows, loves your hips, definitely likes the way it feels when they do have sex with you from behind. Maybe they like to be in control. They feel like they can control you from behind. Not in a weird way, but just in a very, passionate type sexy way. Maybe they like the way that your ass feels against their skin. I mean, there's so many different things that could go from this, but they definitely, I feel like, really like to see the back of you and the way that your back is curved, and maybe you just have a beautiful back. So again, this could go for, just put yourself in whatever position that you would be. If you're a male with a female, and then of course if you are a male with a male, you just substitute the the people. So, but they really like to give it to you from behind, or they really like when you give it to them from behind. We have the Empress. So this person sees you as the Empress, as a very caring, very loving, very powerful woman. And again, the Empress can represent a male or female. We all have femininity and masculinity in our, So, but they just find you to be very powerful. And I think that you're the type of person that really stands in their Empress power. They also just find you to be very, very attractive. They might like to look at you from the side. They might like the way that you look from your side. I feel like you're different. You're not their typical type that they have dated before. So, a cow this is kind of crazy, or a bull can be significant in this relationship. I don't know why I'm supposed to say that. But they see you as just all the queens in the deck. They see you to be very powerful, that you stand in your power, and that you represent a very powerful woman. And I think it's also a woman that they have always really looked for. Maybe you have all the qualities of the person that they've always searched for, or maybe they're learning that you are the person that really inspires them, really stands out from the crowd, is what I'm hearing. So they just find you to be very powerful, and that just really attracts them to you also. They're also attracted to you because The Empress is a very good mother, a very good partner. She's very nurturing. She's the mother of all mothers. Maybe the Empress is typically pregnant. She's not pregnant in this picture. Maybe they fantasize on getting you pregnant, or this woman fantasizes you getting her pregnant. If that's not the case, like me, I can't have children, so I don't so much fantasize about stuff like that. If I could, I'm probably a little bit too old for that now too, but still, just take what resonates and leave the rest. So we have the Three of Cups, and this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Three of Cups represents happiness and achievement, wedding, family celebrations. So this person finds it attractive about you because they really fantasize about having that with you. They really know that they can have, pure happiness with you, or maybe you already give them that. They could really achieve a lot in their life. Maybe this person is wanting to get married, or fantasizes about marrying you, celebrating, any type of celebrations, achievements, maybe having a huge celebration of this marriage, of this, unity of these two people coming together. But this person knows that you always have cups of love to offer them also. This could represent a Cancer. I don't really want to use signs in this reading. I don't think those are very important at this time. It's what this person finds attractive about you. So you are stronger than you know. So this person wants, looks at you as a very, very strong person. Maybe you have doubts and you express that to this person on how strong you are. But I feel that this person really finds it very attractive that you are so strong. Maybe you've gone through a lot in your life, and that maybe you are motivating them motivating them also to have strength in whatever they're going through in their life. We all have issues, we all have problems, we all have things that we're going through, and maybe you're helping this person see that, even when we go through the most difficult things in our life, we can still come out on top. We can still have that successful ending. That the journeys that we go through are to create the strength that we have within ourselves, and to really help us grow and expand our lives. So this first person really finds that you are attractive because you are so strong, and that's a huge compliment from anyone. So impasse. Now, impasse is like a situation which no progress is possible, especially because of disagreements or being in a deadlock. Now, with this, which is a really weird card to come out, that they find you to be attractive because I think that what it is that you've been going through a journey in your life. So, and you've had a lot of disappointments, and you've had a lot of deadlocks, and you've waited and waited for situations to come, to improve, and for you to be able to come out on top. This person sees that you have never allowed this to stop you from growing and expanding. You've kept your faith in God. You've kept your belief that things would, finally go your way. And I think this person actually really admires you for this. And with that admiration, they find you very attractive because of that. And I really hope I described that good enough. It's kind of an odd card to come out, but I feel that you've gone through so many disappointments in your life, and you've still came out on top, and still came out a really wonderful, beautiful person. And if you're saying, well, no, I'm still going through it, or, this person knows that you will. So this person has a lot of faith in you, a lot of belief. Truthfully, whoever this person is, I deeply, deeply admires you, and deeply, deeply loves you, which is absolutely beautiful. And it's amazing what people think and how they perceive us in different lights, in the way that we handle life compared to the way we see it and how we handle things. We miss the fact that we've gone through these tremendous things in our lives, and we've came out on top, and we need to realize that we have. Even if you feel like you're at rock bottom in your life, you need to, take time to think about all the hard shit that you've gone through, and really where you have landed right now in your life. And I think that this person finds that to be extremely attractive about you. And I find that very attractive about you too. So we have the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is feeling restricted by fear, being withdrawn. Maybe you're not. I mean, maybe you're not. I feel like we all go through that in our life, though. But I feel like, when we feel restricted and we're being bound to the devil, we're allowing ourselves to be bound to the darkness. And don't get me wrong, because I've felt this way so many times in my life. And, and I am a person that does withdraw. Maybe that person finds that very attractive. Maybe you withdraw to be able to move past that feelings of being restricted. That's what I feel like they find attractive about you. Maybe you take time by yourself. Maybe you go within. You really evaluate what you're going through. You really, look within for the answers that you're needing to solve the problems in your life. And I feel like instead of you being restricted by it, you allow yourself to work through it by withdrawing yourself from the world, maybe even from this person, to really meditate, to really connect to the higher power, so you receive the answers that you want to receive and that you need to receive to keep moving forward in your life. They might also want to blindfold you and tie you up. They might want to kind of like restrict you in maybe a sexual way, definitely. This person just finds you to be really fascinating. I think this person really likes to look at you. I think this person really fantasizes about, doing sexual things to you, which is, always amazing. And I think that we need more open minds when it comes to that type of stuff. So the next card I pulled is Air Imagination. So again, there's a witch on there. So this is for my witches out there. They really like the way that your mind works, your imagination, how you're open to different things. There's north, east, west, and south. How connected you are. How you allow yourself and your imagination to guide you in your life. When I say imagination, it can be a lot of things. I'm not saying like you sit and just think up of weird things and you go about life just only in your imagination. Maybe you're a very imaginative person. Maybe they like that sexually. They like the information that you have to give because you are so open-minded to the reality of what life really is. People that aren't spiritual and that are not in tune with the way, witches work and that they're real and that really, how powerful that is. Maybe you share this with this person, and this person just finds your imagination and the ability to think outside the box to be very attractive. I think, again, you are a very powerful person because not only do the cards from my witch deck represent that, but also the Empress is here, and the Empress is a very, very powerful person. This person is very psychic, very connected to the divine, and typically has a lot of gifts spiritually and, when it comes to being a witch. So, again, only take what resonates, leave the rest. So we have Eight of Clits. So this person would like to blindfold you, would like to have sex out underneath the moon, which is very, very powerful if people don't know that. Having sex outside, anytime that you're connecting with nature, it is really cleansing your soul. It is very, very powerful. And of course, it's very powerful when we do it anywhere near the light from the moon. On full moons, it's extremely powerful. They definitely like to do it missionary style. They might want you to touch yourself because this woman is touching her breasts. Maybe they enjoy you to do that. They just feel like they just want to be very adventurous with you, I think. This person, whomever I am describing, really would like to have sex outside. So if you haven't done that, maybe that's something that you should do. I want to be a queen, starting, declaring freedom, passing a test. So this person looks at you like a queen. I mean, like literally knows that you are a queen. Maybe you're a queen to them. Maybe you're just a queen bee. They love that you declare your freedom, that you want to live your life the way that you want to live your life. You don't, again, this is out of the same deck. You're not a person that pays attention to time. You definitely declare your freedom. You live your life the way that you want to live it. They, feel like maybe they put you through a test to see if you can pass it, and you definitely passed their test. Also, I think that you have a very deep connection to animals, and I think that they really find that to be very attractive about you. Animals really love you. You're really good with animals. If you have animals, I think that they find it very attractive on how your animals, are with other people, with you, just your bond with it. Again, this girl looks very, very innocent. This girl has no makeup on. So you might be the type of person that, you're beautiful, or, well, I'm not going to say you're handsome. I mean, I'm not going to go there. But you're beautiful with or without makeup. And I think that you're not afraid to really go around without having to put all that on. Again, they find your eyes and your nose and your lips to be extremely attractive. They also like the shape of your face. You might have a different type of shape of your face. They like your hair, and they definitely like your skin. They look at your skin might be like kind of porcelain. They might look at your skin to be very, very soft, very, very angelic, just very, very beautiful. So we have compromise. So they find it very attractive that you are able to compromise not only with them, but with many areas of your life. And I think that that is a very attractive trait, because I think that when we don't compromise with others, we're not, checking our ego at the door. We're not putting our stubbornness aside. I think that you're a really easygoing person, and I think it's really easy to compromise with you. I also noticed that these two people are touching their pinkies together, which I find is kind of crazy. I find that, it reminds me of something that I did the other night, and I'll just share it really quick. So my person and me were talking, and there was two things. Like, I did something that was not so nice, and then obviously he did something that was not so nice. But instead of us fighting about it, instead of us getting upset about it, we compromised about it, and we made a pinky promise. So I know that sounds silly, but that's what I'm getting from that. So I don't know, that just reminded me of that. Anyways, so we have the two of testicles. So again, this person would love to have sex on a beach near water. Definitely this person is wanting to be very adventurous with you sexually. This person is very, very attracted to maybe being able to move your legs in many positions. Maybe you are flexible. This person finds your breasts to be extremely attractive. If it is vice versa, this woman finds this man's chest to be very attractive. This They like to make eye contact. It might be really important to this person to have eye contact during sex. They really like to kind of move you around into different ways of having sex to feel the sensation of, whatever position that you're in. So we have death. So this card looks really dark, but the death card is, to me, it could represent that they find it very attractive that you're so connected to death. And that sounds weird, meaning that you're psychic and that you communicate with the dead, that you are very powerful that way. Maybe it's because you're not afraid of death, because you know where you're going to be when you die. You know that, our souls leave our physical bodies. It's our physical bodies are wore out. Or, in some cases, death comes upon us in other ways, but I think it's because you are so connected. Maybe they fear death, but you're teaching them not to fear death. Also, death represents a rebirth. So I think that maybe this person finds it attractive that you have gone through such an extremely rebirth in your life. And maybe you were living this dark life before. Living, just with darkness all around you. And I feel like this person sees you as a completely different person. And they just find that extremely attractive about you. we have the Ten of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know why I just said that, just habit. This is wish fulfillment. You are this person's wish fulfillment. This person finds it very attractive because you are giving them this, or they know they can have this with you. That they know that they could have all 10 cups of love with you, that you represent all 10 cups, that you are a very kind, emotional, loving person that is very supportive and very loyal, and that you offer them 10 cups. I mean, even I feel like really emotional. So this person, when it comes to these 10 cups, they have a lot of emotions. They have a lot of love for you, and they know that you have a lot of love for them. And I think that you're really helping this person move on from things that they've gone through. Maybe this person has never truly ever felt the intensity of having somebody offer them all 10 cups. Or maybe they've never had 10 cups of love, period. Maybe they've never even had one except the one cup that they were given themselves. But they have a lot of emotions. You have a lot of emotions. And again, that's what they find so attractive about you. Changing your mind. With this card, I feel like they're grateful that they either changed their mind or that you changed your mind about this relationship. I think maybe there was doubts before. Ooh, I feel so emotional. I mean, I just want to cry. Ugh. So this person is very emotional for whatever decision you changed your mind about. Maybe you weren't giving this person a chance before, or something happened. I feel like this person literally fell in love with you the first time they ever seen you. They look at you as this beautiful butterfly. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. And maybe there was something that pulled you apart that kind of hindered this relationship's growth. And you decided to change your mind. Maybe you meditated. Maybe you asked Source, the higher power, to give you a sign about this person. And it helped you change your mind. And that person finds that to be extremely attractive. And I think it makes this person extremely happy too. Completion. So they find it very, very attractive. And I don't know why I said very, very, but they do. That you're able to put things to rest. Or maybe you're in the process of putting things to rest. I feel like you've gone through a lot of death in your life. And if it hasn't been physical death, it's been a lot of rebirth. And I think you're also helping this person put a lot of things to rest in their life that have been weighing them down for a very long time. This person is extremely, in love with you. And this person admires you extremely. I think this person admires the things that you've gone through and how you've made it through it, and you still remain to be a unconditionally loving person, because a lot of people wouldn't be. So we have the 9 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Again, this is 1 cup away. This is what you offer this person. This is what you offer the world. You're always carrying around all these cups of love. And you're always willing to give it to others. I feel like this person finds it very attractive how very loving you are to yourself, always first, people, always first. But then how you are always carrying all these cups of love to give to other people. And, truthfully, that is the most beautiful thing that we truly can be in life is, we can go through difficult times in our life, but that doesn't mean that we need to not still have unconditional love for ourselves and other people. And I feel like this person's so attracted to you because you just radiate love. And, I feel like even when they feel like you're disappointed in them or maybe you're upset with them, they still know that you're going to come out offering these cups of love to them. Ritual. So you are a very powerful witch. You might practice rituals. You might, you might have an altar. You might create all this energy, and you might perform rituals to not harm people. Of course, I never want anybody to harm anybody with any type of rituals, any type of magic, because truly when we do that, it just, boomerangs back towards us. We don't ever do that. This person finds it very attractive how powerful you are. This person can feel your energy. This person can see your energy. This person, you might be showing this person exactly how powerful energy is and how powerful people truly can be with the practice of rituals and which, Wiccas or whatever you practice. But this person finds it to be very, very attractive. We have the 8 of Testicles. So again, this man is fucking this lady from behind. So he definitely, or she definitely likes sex from behind. This person could want to, have anal sex. Maybe they feel like they could do that with you and that it would be very enjoyable. It doesn't have to be. It could just be, doggy style. This woman really enjoys having it done that way. Maybe they're, again, wanting to do it outside. Maybe they're wanting to really bend you over a bench. I think this person might be a little bit adventurous, or they're wanting to be more adventurous when it comes to their sex life. I think this person loves the feeling of your ass up against them. They really like to be in control. Maybe this person really is dominant in the bedroom. They really like the way your back looks. I think it really turns them on. And they just really like to definitely feel your hips and, all the sensations that you get from that. Nature communication. Flowering energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. So this person knows that you are very connected to nature, that you use nature to communicate to you from the higher power, that you communicate to nature, that you might be a type of person that really enjoys being outside. You might like to hike, you might like to climb, whatever your hobbies are, whatever you enjoy doing outside. I think this person knows that you communicate to nature through your power, through your gifts, and that person finds it to be extremely attractive. I think this person also looks at you like a beautiful flower. Even if you're a male, this person just finds you to be extremely beautiful or extremely handsome. They, again, absolutely love your eyes. And they love the way that you wear your makeup. Your lips are just like a huge turn on to them. And you might even have like a little button nose. I mean, and then you might have a heart-shaped face, because this girl has a heart-shaped face. And she is very innocent. And I think this person knows that you are a very innocent person. But that, I'm not saying that you're not powerful, because I've explained that this person finds your power to be very attractive. But they really, really find, when they look at you, when, you make eye contact, when you are watching TV, if they happen to look over at you, that this is what they see. We have control. So there's many things that come from this card that I feel, they feel like you are not a person that gives up your control. You do not let others control and dominate you. You're not a controlling person. You allow your person, or the person that finds you so attractive, to really control their own lives. Maybe they're used to other people that they've been with really trying to control what they do. And I feel like this person finds it very attractive that not only do you have control of your life, even if you don't feel like it, this person sees that you do, but that you're not trying to control them, and you're not trying to control your own life. I think that what it is that you have released the need to control anything, that you've surrendered to the divine, and you're allowing the divine to bring the things into your life that you deserve, and that that you have worked towards. I don't know how else to put it. Like your rewards. I think people have really not only controlled your life for a very long time, but I think the person that I am talking about, that I'm reading for, that finds you so attractive, also has had this happen to them too. And they're not wanting somebody to come in and control them and tell them what to do. The thing is we're all adults. And if you're not an adult, well, you have to be 18 enough to watch this, but we are in control of our own selves and of our own lives. And there should not one of us should ever give up that control to another person, because when we do, we give up our power. And that, that is what creates toxicity and creates people to be overbearing. And, I mean, nobody should ever want to control another person. And I think that your person finds it attractive because not only do you not let other people control you, but you're not the controlling type. We have 3 of testicles. So again, I think he really wants you to sit on him, but, backwards, obviously, not facing him. He definitely really enjoys having sex from behind. I feel like this man is extremely, extremely attracted to your back, because if you see this man, he is looking down at her back. He loves the curve of your back. He really just finds it, I don't know, it's like a huge turn on for him to feel your ass up against his skin. He loves your hips because he's always, continuously holding her hips. But he just really enjoys it. So if, this is resonating with you, this is probably what your person's wanting to do. So maybe if you're not doing that, you can kind of step into that power. We have the devil. Now, I don't think that this person looks at you and finds you attractive because you're bound to the devil. Honestly, I think it's quite the opposite. I think that it's because you do have a darkness to you. I feel like this is what you look like, but there is this inside of you too, that, there is a part of you that is not perfect, because none of us are. But I think that, you really tap into your darkness and your light. I feel like this person knows that you were bound to the devil for a very long time in your life. And I think that truthfully, you've broken free of that. And I think that person, or this person, also finds that to be very attractive. Your person could be still lingering here. And maybe also what they find attractive is you're helping unbind them from the devil. But no matter what, I want to make this clear that we're all human and that we all balance, between light and dark. And then we all dip down into the dark. We all enjoy to do things that do take us down into the lower vibrations. But I think what this person finds so attractive about you is that you can go down there, but you can come right back up into the light. So, and I got the chills extremely, extremely bad. So I think that is the message. So we have the King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles. This is like a successful person. I mean, maybe you're good with your finances, or this is just, a successful man who works with finances and figures. Maybe you're helping them. Maybe this person sees you as going to be very abundant if you're not already. Maybe this person knows that you've worked very hard and you've been very successful in your life, and that you really have been accomplished a lot, that you've really stood in this king power to really build the life that you have, or, that maybe you had in the past. I know me personally, I mean, I have worked very hard throughout my life to build things that have only been taken from me, but it never stops me. It just keeps motivating me to keep going. But this person sees you as very successful, and that, you are a very successful person, even if you don't feel like it. You probably volunteer. You might be the type of person that volunteers for organizations. You volunteer to help people. You're one of those neighbors that if your neighbor needed help, you'd be the first over there to volunteer. That you're just a very kind, loving person, that you want to help other people, and that this person finds that to be extremely attractive. Creation, you're a very creative person. You also could be Native American. You could be, but you don't have to be. But I think that this person knows that you are able to create almost anything and everything that you desire in your life. And of course, that's extremely attractive. Now, the last card I pulled is the Six of Cups. This is like success. This is families coming together. This is, love. They know that they could have the success with you, that their life could look as beautiful as this card. Also, there's another cat on there, so they know you're very intuitive. They find that to be extremely attractive. They look at you like all these beautiful flowers on this card, and they're all these cups of love that these flowers are growing in. They know they could have an extremely successful life with you. So, with that being said, that is what I have for what they find attractive about you and what kind of sexual positions or what kind of, fantasies do they have. I hope that you really enjoyed this reading and take care. Have a beautiful, loving day. Peace.